This week we tackle the infamous Mereenie Loop, aka the Caravan Killer, and Katie decides to take over the towing. What could possibly go wrong? We are blown away by the stunning West MacDonnell Ranges before tackling the adventure of Finke Gorge National Park. This place is totally awesome. Unfortunately, we encounter some problems ahead of us that then create some dramas of our own. We get things sorted and continue on to one of the best campsites we have ever stayed. This place is next level. And finally, we pull up stumps and are spoilt with more Central Australia beauty at Ormiston Gorge. Wow. Towing on the Mereenie Loop, Katie K.
Hey.
How you going?
Okay, good.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
The challenge was set, and now that you're actually on it, and we're 60 or 70 k's in, how are you feeling?
Very good, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's Mum doing, Jasper?
Really good.
And for all of those viewers out there that are going, but is she actually towing the van? And some decent corrugations too, I'll show you. Is that your sweet spot? 47k, 48k?
I actually think the sweet spot's sort of in the 50s somewhere, but we're just coming through a bit of a little windy section, so I was just taking it a bit easier. But look, I have to say, so far the road has been in fairly decent condition.
Don't speak too soon. We've learnt this. You got to not speak too soon. A real bonus of being a passenger is that I've got much easier reach to the snacks. So good.
Funny. Gonna have to practice my wave style. Which one?
The peaking wave.
Yeah.
I think just the really subtle one finger. Yeah. Or a little nod. Can you believe it? Look at this. Katie Guerin, you are a legend.
Oh, thanks, doll.
High five, don't let me hang it. Boom. Oh, what do you think, Jasper?
Do you want me to just pull off here? Yeah. Keep going.
No, just pull it now.
Woohoo! Really good. Woo!
Oh, and she couldn't wait to get back on the dirt.
I love the dirt. What's happened to me? False alarm. We had about 1 kilometre of bitumen and now we're back on the dirt, I think, for about 20 k's. So
Wow.
and this section of road is a little rougher than what we've had
It's the worst.
the rest of the way. Yeah. So anyway, here we go. Strap yourselves in. Oh yeah. There it is. Again. This is going to be it. Oh, look, and the
Speed limit's gone down.
speed limit, the old Hungy.
Wow. Woohoo! Jasper!
Yeah!
How well did Mum do?
Ah, thank you. Okay, hang on, I'll just get us off.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. We'll wait for the crew. Boom! I think that is the official end of the dirt section.
Look at that. All right, the challenge was set. I said
Yes.
to Katie, you had a couple of little driving stints on the Udna Data.
Yeah,
The
which
Mereenie.
I loved the Udna Data.
And the Mereenie is all yours. And you, after a couple of wines, said, yeah, easy. And now how do you feel? This morning you were worried.
I was worried this morning because this is infamous, you know, the Mereenie. It gets a pretty bad rap, particularly on YouTube. Plug it in and, you know, you see terms like caravan killer or road of destruction. So I was very, very worried about it. But I also am not one to say no to a challenge from my
That's
husband.
right.
And then we spoke to our neighbours this morning and they'd come through the other way from Alice to Kings Canyon and they had some serious damage to their caravan. So then I was regretting being so stubborn and thinking maybe I should let Paul do the driving as he normally does. But I'm so stoked to have done it. 155 kilometres, the entire dirt section of the Mereenie.
Some of it was pretty average and some of it wasn't. I guess that's the way it always is.
Yeah, it is. And look, I have to say, hats off to you, husband. You're amazing. But to
Look out. There you go.
the main drivers, you know, stepping into this role, I feel tired. I can feel it in my eyes. I just said to Paul, like that concentration, you're constantly looking at the road in front of you, trying to judge where's the best line. So you're really focused in these sorts of conditions, and I can definitely feel it. I think I'll sleep well tonight. But talk about getting out of your comfort zone. And I don't know, I think this is one for the ladies, a little bit of advice, maybe just because I'm on such a high as well. But, you know, it doesn't have to be driving the Mereenie Loop. It could be anything, but stepping outside of your comfort zone. We say it all the time. It's where the juice of life is. It's where you stretch yourself and you just can give yourself a massive pat on the back. And I mean, I feel 10 feet tall, which is amazing because that's like double my normal height anyway. So I'm feeling pretty good right now.
You're awesome. You're freaking awesome.
Thank you.
You do it all the time though. And that's been our whole 5 years.
It's been the best thing about travel, I have to say, is that I was never a risk taker. I never, you know, I think we both pushed ourselves in our careers, but never to the extent where I ever felt completely out of my comfort zone or, you know, had that feeling in my tummy like, I don't know if I can do this. And we've done that the whole time we've been traveling Australia and just taking little steps at a time.
Yep.
Particularly with the towing or the four-wheel driving, the things that I was never keen to even think about. So, yeah, it really is an amazing feeling. Some advice, if you are going to tackle the Mereenie Loop, just do your preparation. Honestly, we think that is key to this road and any other road like this around the country.
First line of defence, get the tyre pressures right. Second line of defence, have some good suspension that you can count on. 3, check your manufacturer warranty if your van's still in warranty and read the fine print, whether this really is something that you should do. you are so rewarded once you can do this, not only with the landscape, but, you know.
The feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, what a feeling. Yeah. It is so spectacular. This is one
Love
of
it.
the prettiest, most epic scenic drives I think we've done yet.
And the West Macs just improve from here on the way into Alice.
So good.
And then the East Macs, and we're talking about the MacDonnell ranges. They're referred to as the East and West Macs. All right. Well done.
All right, now we've just got to get to, where are we going? Palm Valley, thank you.
Yeah, the wine is on ice.
We might swap out. I might let you have a drive.
Thank you. Some people digging some other people out.
Oh.
Yeah. Not the sight you really want to see, you know, when four-wheel drives are stuck in the creek bed. Especially when they're just full, you know, like a Toyota Rugged X, belly up. You know, here comes another Toyota Hilux, although they've got a little trailer on the back. Look, everyone said getting in was fine. It's the getting out that's interesting. So, look, we'll have a look here. We'll see how we go getting across, because there's a lady here who's just literally driven through the river. Young lass, and has pulled them out, which is pretty amazing.
All right, got some dinner happening. Just set up camp. Let me go find the boys, see what they're up to. We've had an interesting afternoon after we got off the Mereenie. Hello, you two. It's a nice campsite.
This is awesome. Show us what you've done.
Hi, this is a first for me. I have set up the fire.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Very proud of you. Lots of firsts for Jasper at the moment. Okay. Now, we are right on the border of the Finke National Park. In fact, we're on the outside of the gates, because once we realised that we could probably get in, but it was getting so late that we thought, well, if we get stuck now, then obviously trying to shovel, you know what, in the dark is not fun for anyone. And so we thought, well, we'll camp just up on the edge. And then we got told that although we paid camp fees, if we camp inside the national park but not in the designated campground, then you get a fine. So they said you have to go back out the gate to the Finke River bed, which is where we are, and it is absolutely stunning. And you camp there, you can have a fire, you're not going to get fined, and then we might tackle it in the morning. We'll wait and see. Otherwise, we might just enjoy the day, potentially stay here tomorrow night, and then head into, what's it called, Kate? Ormiston Gorge. We've had a few four-wheel drives come past for campers that arriving in the dark, in effect, with no tyre pressure down, but it is so sandy through there that, look, if you don't drop your tyre pressures, you are definitely going to get stuck no matter what vehicle you're in. So anyway, we're probably going to have quite a party here tonight. We're going to have quite a few campers joining us. There's even another vehicle coming in now, so it just shows you when you are this remote, the later it gets in the afternoon, Some of these crossings are really not worth tackling unless you are 100% confident. So anyway, we're going to set up the fire. Kate's got the dinner. Beautiful. Just Mereenie, that's your fire.
Yeah.
Holy dooly, mate.
Glad it's still staying up, even though how much fire there is.
How stunning is this location? One of the most beautiful, picturesque places we have ever camped.
Yes, one of the best unofficial campsites we've
Exactly.
ever stayed in.
Okay, so I'm sure we'll get questions on this, you know, why are you camping outside of the national park? And that's because, as you would have seen, a lot of vehicles getting bogged. It was getting on to sunset, and we thought, if we cross now and get bogged, then, you know, you're in all sorts of pain.
We're sleeping the night, Dale.
Yeah, trying to do it at night, exactly. And so we made the decision to come back and camp a little bit further in the national park. However, from the rangers there, you actually are not allowed to camp in the national park unless it is a designated campsite, and you will be fined. So they said to us, go outside of the gate, anywhere there along that beautiful riverbed of the Finke River, and you can camp there and you can have a fire. And so not normally a designated camp spot, but one that they recommended and was an absolute stunning idea.
Oh, definitely. I think just trying to risk it at that time of day and knowing that we'd been on the road all day and everybody was feeling weary, it was just the right decision. And worst thing, best thing, right? Because we've had the most incredible night here, and waking up this morning and the colours of the ranges behind us, and there's water in the river, and it's just stunning.
Awesome. Okay, it is only a short drive day, 2.5 hours to Ormiston Gorge. We're going to be taking it pretty easy. It's all on the bitumen. We'll have to air our tyres back up, but we'll also stop in the little township of Hermansburg.
Yes, apparently some cool history there, so we'll go check that out.
All right, let's do it. Okay, there you go. That site there, number 14, is a 10 by 7.
I don't think it is.
I think it's feet, not metres.
Yeah, they may need to remeasure the sites, I think.
Look, we had a lot of feedback about coming here and just how terrible the sites were as far as the size, how close you were to your neighbours. And look, there's certainly, when you get to sites 18, 19, that would be the case. 14 is a big rig site. Not a chance. You wouldn't even get a 16-foot van on there or a camper.
No, they are. The majority of the sites are small. They are fairly close together. Considering the amount of space that there is here, I think if I was redoing the campground, I'd reduce the number of sites and make what is available slightly larger. But look, we didn't have any issues getting in on the sites that we were on, which was 2 and 3. In fact, 2's probably the pick if you are in a bigger rig, because it's a lot flatter than the site that we were on in 3, and there was a tree as well we had to navigate.
It's a little bit of trimming. Don't let national parks know. But look, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe even 5 sites that are perfect for big rigs. You won't even have to unhitch, or you unhitch just to get yourself level. But absolutely plenty of room. And then, you know, maybe an awning's length, but you wouldn't get your vehicle in as well. So, look, what you come here for is the gorge, because it is gorgeous.
Oh.
Amazing, stunning.
So beautiful. Just so beautiful. I said to Paul, this is like the quintessential Aussie billabong setting when you get down there, and that water that's so inviting, and the ghost gums on the riverbank.
It's a TV commercial. Oh. It's like the perfect place for a location scout to come and go, this would be a great ad for that lifestyle beer.
Yes.
All right, we are going to head off now. We're on our way to Temple Bar, but we'll probably have a couple of stops along the way. So let's hit the Frog and Toad.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share our channel. And if you'd like more information on full-time RV travel and living, visit our website, thefeelgoodfamily.com. There you'll find loads of free resources, our weekly podcast, caravan cooking recipes, our monthly magazine articles and much more. We look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of yourself and your family, and happy trails.